Git inside Sublime Text. We will run some basic operations, some very basic operations that we do when we start using this for the very first time. This time we will use Sublime Text for that. So what you can see here, I'm opened a project in Sublime Text. It's an HTML project, a website, a basic website template. The file you are looking is a CSS file, the design file. Now what you are looking at is a terminal. I will navigate it to that path. In this terminal, I will run some commands, so you can see how the Git works, how is Git is working. When we run Git commands from inside Sublime Text, we can see that output in the terminal. Previously we run Git commands from the terminal. This time we are running inside Sublime Text. Let's start. So this is the terminal window that is you are watching now, and this is the CSS directory in which I am going to Git. To check the Git status, run Git status. Oops. Git status. Message, fatal message, not a Git repository, because we have not initiated Git. What is Git? Let me introduce you. It's a version control system. So if you are maintaining a code base, a larger code base and multiple projects, it is mandatory to know what you are doing and to back up all the stuff periodically. For that you use Git. If you are working in a development environment with multiple developers, where each developer is working on some sub part of the project, you can use Git for that. There are other control systems also available, like subversion control, but this time we are using Git only. Right? So message in this terminal shows we have not initiated it. So I'm running a command, watch -n to Git status. What it will do, it will run the Git status command every 2 seconds. So we can directly see in the terminal when we output of the command, when we run that command from inside Sublime Text. Back into Sublime Text. Now run Git. To run Git functionality from inside Sublime Text, first we install Git plugin. We have already installed package control in the last session, so we already installed Git even in the last sessions. Let's start again installing it. Install. Git will install from package control. As you can see here, it is loading repositories from a list, which is a list in which all those plugins that we will install today or in future will be available. Package control, there are no packages available for installing. Let's start again. Install. It happens when network error occurs. Install package. Again it is loading repositories. Let's see. I'm not getting much bandwidth today, sorry for that. So now it loads the repository list. Let's search for git plugin for some git integration to Sublime Text. We will install this. Installing package git. Whenever your code base becomes a large, using of a version control system becomes a mandatory. So you can properly navigate in one version of your files and the other version of your files. Suppose if you are doing some experiments on the files that you have already deployed, so what you do, you will create a branch in git and then do your stuff. If that works like you wanted and you want to convey that branch stuff to the main branch, that is the master branch in git, what you will do, you will integrate those branches and then push that to the production server. So git is installed now. Let's run some commands. Control Shift P and type git. We can see git is installed here. Because we have not initiated git, so nothing is happening. Firstly we have to initiate git init, which initiates the git in that particular directory. Git init. It shows the git directory that I want to initiate. Git in. Enter. Git init done. Let's go to the terminal to see what happened. You can see now it shows something different. It shows initial commit, untracked files, nothing added to commit, but untracked files present. Means git has initiated. Now add some files to the git. Right? Command git. What we do? Git add all. What it will do, it will add all the files that is in the current directory in which we initiated git on the current all the files in the current directory and all its subdirectories. It will add all those files inside git. Click add all. Now we can see in the terminal what happened. Now it's not showing untracked file, it's showing changes to be committed, because now it's tracking those files. That is new age.css, new age min.css. You can see here I'm tracking it in this folder css. These two files I'm tracking now, this one and this one, these two css files. I'm not tracking the whole project just for simplicity, but procedure remains same if you want to track the whole project. Now what I will do, I will commit with. Now it's permanently put a stamp on it to get these files inside Git. So whenever I want to navigate in future to some previous version of the file, I can very easily do that. So do git commit. Commit edit message. Commit requires a message to be entered. Every commit. So let's enter a message first. Commit. Tell me who you are. Why this is showing there? Because we have not added a user, an email and a username. We have not configured. We have just installed it. When we first install it, we have to configure it for the email and the name. Let's do it now. Git config. So what we do, let's go to the terminal and run these commands, which is git config global user dot email to enter the email and git config global user dot name to enter the name. Make sure you put the right email and the right name, that is the username that you want to be stamped on this commit, on this git. I'm using a global so that any project that I will create will be stamped by this email that I will put in a meanwhile now, and the username decided previously before you config Git, because this is what stamped and get into the GitHub or GitLab or whatever Git server that you use, or your private server. Make sure you stick with the same, because that will be reflected in all other repos that you will contribute to. Let's go to the terminal and run these commands. Git config global user dot email. I'm doing test at example.com as email and global user dot name, which is test user. This is a bunch of options that you can optionally use if you want to configure it. You have to configure it eventually before you commit anything to it. So minus L flag, what we will do, this minus L that is in the on the very last of this command, git config minus L, is called flag. You can see the various flags that you can use with Git. I'm using this myself to list all the configuration. So this is the global configuration, which is user.email_test@example.com, user.name test user. This is the default. Now we're getting back to Sublime Text, and I'm running watch command again here for Git status to lively have the what is happening inside this directory. What is Git doing inside this directory? So back to Sublime Text. Now again commit. First commit. This is the message. Print the commit message: for your changes, everything below this paragraph is ignored, and an empty message about the commit. Just close that window to accept your message. Means you type your message and then you just close the window and it will be committed with that message. We have entered the message. Now we are closing the window. See in the terminal what happened. You see nothing to commit because the changes that needs to be committed that was showing here are committed now. You can see in Sublime Text here, master root commit, first commit. This is the commit message for the first commit that we did, and this is the files that are committed. 2 files, 455 insertions. So we have committed our first commit. With practice, you can do a lot more. Now run some other commands. Git commit history. Let's see. This shows because we have committed first commit. This is showing the commit history that we did not show. Graph over. This is the graph of the Git tree because we have created a single node, very first node, which is with the name first commit, with the message first commit. So it is showing only a single commit. We will make some changes now and we will see. You can see in the terminal it's just showing a simple message, nothing to commit, working directory clean. Means we have not changed anything inside this directory. Let's change put some changes in the files and see what happened here. Suppose I created a new line here by entering and saving the file. Now see what the Git status shows. It shows changes not stacked for commit because we have modified the file. It shows now okay, the file new age.css has been modified, and we do not added this file to the commit to make the commitment inside Git. Now add this file again. Git add current file. You can see we have added the file from the inside Sublime Text from the command terminal, Control+Shift+P that we are running Git command from. Now you can see the message changes to be committed. This file is now ready to be committed. Let's go inside Sublime Text and commit this. Git commit. Just a message. My second commit, and just close this file. You can see my second commit, one file chain, one insertion. Now this has already committed. The change we have done is now committed to the Git. So the graph should have changed. Let's see in the terminal what the Git status is showing now. Nothing to commit, working directly clean, means every changes that we make to any file has been committed. Back to Sublime Text. Now check the graph for Git. Graph all. You see, there are two nodes now. This is the Git ID. This is a test user that committed, that we named in the on the username use.name in the Git config. This is the time shows when it is committed. This is the first commit and this is our second commit that we just done. Head and master shows where the Git is pointing now currently. Control Shift P, sub other commands. Git status, index, and nothing to show because all the changes have already been committed. Git status, git amend, git checkout tag. If you want to go to some other branch, you can do that from here, change branch. And if you want to go to some other checkout tags, these are all our checkouts. You want to check, here are tags that you want to check out to. Suppose you want to go back to your first commit to see what happened there. We will do git checkout tag. We have not created any tags. Nothing happens, nothing will happen, but it happens, something happens behind. We'll go into that some other day, not today. Graph current file. This is the graph of current file. We have changed just one single file. Let's see what it shows in other file, because we have committed two files inside this Git. You know, let's see what this shows for this file. Graph current file. It shows single commit, which is right because we have not changed anything in this file since the first commit. We changes only put an enter, put a new line at line number 62 in the file new.cs and then committed in the second commit. Correct? Sure. Let's run some other commands. Logo, we have not run this. This show the log of the commits that we have done. So if we select always select the first commit. What we have done now on the first commit, it shows this. For the file new age.css, it show, because this is the first commit that we have done, so it is show the plus sign in front of, means this all data has been added. It's all in this file. It's a long file, so I will pause it very quickly. And it's also, this is the second file, that is the new age min.css. We added the two files in the first commit. Right. Now we log the, see how what log is visible. Log shows us in the second commit. Log all my second commit. This is what we added a single line, a new line. Let's do a third commit. Now we are changing this color white to red, right? Now see, git status command in the terminal, it shows us change is not stacked for commit, so we adding this file. Git add current file. This file is added to node. Now git status is showing changes to be committed, because it add that file that we have changed to get committed. Let's do our commit. Control Shift P, git commit. This is the commit. Git commit. It shows here at line number 18 minus, and at line number 19 plus. Minus shows this line has been modified, plus shows this line has been added. Sorry for that. Minus shows this line has been deleted, and plus shows this line has been replaced by the line number 18. Means line number 19 replaces the line number 18. Let's add the message. Third commit. We added the message. Now we are closing this. Third commit. Commit done. See again the terminal. Nothing to commit, because commit we have committed the other changes. Press escape. This window will disappear. Now again we will show the git log current file. Third commit. See, in third commit what we have changed, we have replaced line number 15 with line number 16. Although we changed just this portion, just the value of background color in this file from white to red, but this is showing how it actually is doing that. It is replacing the complete line, and this is what is visible here is actually the output of this command, diff minus git, minus git, and this is the location of the file. Means this is file A and this is file B, different versions of the file, same file, newage.css. Suppose I change this now to blue, and now what I want to run is git diff what is showing me now? What git diff actually do is show the difference. So what this is actually showing me now is the difference between my previous commit and the value that I have changed now from red to blue. Now committing it again. Git commit. Oh yeah. Enter. Nothing to commit. What happened? Oh, why nothing to commit? Because we have not added this file to the commit. We can see that from the terminal. Change is not stacked for commit. We have to add it to get it committed first. So let's add. Git add current file. File is now added to commit. See, changes to be committed. File has been now staged to commit. Now what we do? We will commit it. Git commit. This time we are running quick commit. Why? Let's see here. See at the bottom there. It does not open a file. It just let me view a line, an input box. In that I will enter a message for the commit. Fourth commit. Enter the message, press enter. It's committed. This is the quick commit. It does not open the file, it just show an input box in which you enter the message, press enter, and that's commit. Easy. Let's see the log. What's visible in the log all? We have 4 commits. First commit, second commit, third commit, fourth commit. This is the fourth commit that I am doing. The thing that is visible is the commit ID. Let's see the graph for this file. Git graph. Graph all. What's visible? It shows me the all of the commits. Let's see in the terminal. Git status is showing nothing to commit because we have committed, and still we have not changed anything. So if you go back to previous version of the file, git checkout current file. No, that's not the case. We're not getting tags for this, so we have to put the ID for the commit to get back to that commit. Git custom command, git checkout, and let's see git log all and the commit ID 14f. We put the wrong ID. Let's set git log all 146e b. Git custom command checkout 146 git log 6eb checkout. Where am I now? This shows head is now at 4th commit, which is By default it is now at fourth commit. Let's see what is visible here. Why this is showing this? Why the git message status is showing? We have modified the newage.css. Let's check it from the diff command. What happened? I think I clicked somewhere. Diff the current file. See. I by mistakenly put a tilde here. It's not tilde, it's pressing that key. It's a quotation mark, single quotation mark. And let's find it out where it happened. Git diff is the nav var default. Here is our line number 79. Let's delete it and save this. Now Git is showing nothing has changed. By mistake press the key and it shows here. So where I am now? Git graph and file. We are where the head is. This is the master branch. This is going upward, and we are at this ID 146EB4F. If we want to go to commit number 2, my second commit, we have to put this ID at the checkout 229FC. We will see that. Git custom command checkout git log, note the ID of your commit 229FC. 229FC. Enter. I put wrong command. Checkout 229FC. Now the head is positioned at second commit. Previous head position fourth commit, which is the master on the master branch, the last commit that we have done. Now see what the git shows. It is what the show git graph is showing before we make the checkout. Let's see what it shows now. Git log graph. Git graph aph graph for the current file, and it is showing the head is at my second commit. Let's see graph for the whole file, whole git folder, for every file that is in this git. Head. What if we want to go back? So see what is the difference. We'll change our background color from white to red and then red to blue. Now because we have committed back to our second commit, we got the file version at that point in time, which is have the background color of white. Now when I want to know the go to the current version of the file, I do the checkout again. Git Control Shift git custom, because the command is not available. Git checkout from ID is not available in Sublime Text. Git plugin, but git checkout tag is available, and we have not put tag inside that. Git checkout, master, switch to branch master. Git log all as the fourth commit, 1469b4f. Sorry for that, but we have checked out to our fourth commit. See, the background color is blue. By mistakenly I've done something from which we are not visible to get our key high. I do the checkout. Now I'm doing checkout again. Git custom command checkout. I'm going back to the second commit. See here, it is background color is blue now. It will change when we go to the previous commit. Git log all. We're going to the very first commit, 5c48e. Git checkout 5c48e. Enter. See, the new line and line 2 is gone, and the background color changed back to white. And here's the message that we get from the running command git checkout. The head is now at first commit. Git graph all. See, where is the head? Here is that. Let's run same command from the terminal. Git graph. Git log. It's only the showing the log because we have changed our. Now it's showing the all of the commits from log. And if we run it simply git log, it will show only the first commit. What will happen now? Let's clear it. Log graph what we do here is watch only. Head detached. See this message. This shows the head has been detached from the top of the stack. Let's go back and switch back to the top of the stack. Git log all. Where am I? Git custom command checkout master. Switch to the master. I mean our current commit. Let's see. Git log. It shows now all of the 4 commits. And git graph. It shows all of the commits here as well. and shows the head and master are actually at the same place. And what shows it in the terminal now? On branch master. It's not okay, in the head is at the detached state. It shows it's at the master. Again, it's at the very top of the stack. So these are some basic, very basic operations that you get how to use Git. Where you do many functionalities from the Sublime Text plugin, Git plugin, from inside Sublime Text, and the commands that are not available, you can run through that custom commands. We will do a session again for this and a more detailed session again. Thank you for today.